Saint Charbel, he chose obscurity. God chose otherwise.
Welcome to the official podcast of the Catholic Crusade, a Catholic prayer and evangelical ministry dedicated to spreading prayer, faith, and the gospel throughout the world.
There are saints whose lives are dramatic and public, martyrs, missionaries, and reformers who shape the visible face of the Church. And then there are saints like Charbel Makhlouf, whose greatness lay almost entirely in hiddenness. No armies converted, no institutions founded, no famous writings left behind. Only a man, a monastery, a hermitage, and God. And from that quiet, a light that has never stopped shining. Saint Charbel spent 23 years in a hermitage in the Lebanese mountains, speaking to almost no one. His days were stripped to their essentials, rising before dawn, celebrating Mass, praying the divine office, fasting, and working with his hands in a small garden. His cell held no comforts. He slept on the floor with a block of wood for a pillow and ate just one simple meal a day. No platform, no audience. No influence by any measure the modern world recognizes. He died on Christmas Eve, 1898, and was buried quietly in the monastery cemetery at Anaya. Then the miracle started. A brilliant light surrounded his tomb for 45 nights, drawing the monks to open the tomb, and what they found inside defied explanation. His body was perfectly incorrupt, flexible and warm to the touch, continuously giving off a fluid described as a mixture of blood and water. By every natural law, a body buried in a stone tomb should have been gone within months. Saint Charbel's body remained that way for 67 years. Pieces of cloth soaked in the fluid were distributed as relics, and healing after healing was reported. The monastery eventually began keeping formal records. More than 33,000 miracles have since been validated. By 1965, at the time of his beatification, the body had finally succumbed to the laws of nature, leaving only bones of an inexplicable reddish color. The Church canonized Saint Charbel in 1977, and since then, the world he sought to escape from has never stopped talking about him. Saint Charbel was a Maronite, rooted in one of the oldest Catholic traditions in the world, a strand of the faith that traces itself back to the earliest centuries of Christianity in the Middle East. Today in Lebanon, a country defined by its religious fault lines, Muslims and Druze have come to his shrine at Anaya seeking healing, making the first Lebanese saint of modern times an unlikely figure of unity in one of the most divided places on earth. Yet his story does not stay within the borders of Lebanon. He is venerated across Latin America, the Philippines, Australia, and Europe. He belongs not just to Lebanon, but to the whole Church. We invite you to join us in praying a prayer to Saint Charbel for any special or urgent need that you may have, by clicking on the link below or by going to our website or YouTube channel. Whatever you are carrying today, illness, grief, a broken relationship, a prayer that seems to go unanswered. Saint Charbel spent nearly half a century bringing just such needs before God in silence, and the miracles that followed his death suggest that God was listening. He is a powerful intercessor, and he is yours to call upon. Bring him your intentions. Saint Charbel Makhlouf, pray for us.
Thank you for tuning in to our podcast. We invite you to come join us in prayer by visiting our website, thecatholicrusade.com. You can also find us on YouTube by searching The Catholic Crusade. Until next time, may God bless you and keep you in His grace.